What's up, guys? Classic Gamer here, coming to you from start that again. It's now Monday, 2 days after I came back from Eurogamer. I haven't really rehearsed this video, so I'm just going to go with the flow. But what a day Saturday was. Oh, I can't even start to tell you how good it was. Eurogamer was absolutely packed. I got some great stuff. I spent money. I've got some t-shirts, got a Metal Gear Solid 5 t-shirt, a Black Ops 3 t-shirt, a limited edition where I got a mug, a little thing like a key holder thing that you clip onto your keys, a little like band for your wrist, bracelet, you know, one of those rubber bracelets. And I also got a mug as well with that for 40 quid. Pretty decent, you know, it was reduced, so why not? T-shirts were a little bit more expensive, you know, £15 each, but you know, this is Eurogamer, this is proper merchandise shit I'm talking about. It's not, excuse me, it's not the cheap shit you get in the shops, it's not copied, it's nothing like that. So what did I do at Eurogamer? Well, I didn't have time to play a lot of stuff. I played one thing, I'll be honest, that was all I got to play, one thing. And I got to play the new Assassin's Creed. Now, I like it. You know, I thought Unity was a broken piece of crap. I mean, it was shit. It was terrible. They cancelled the season pass because they knew how bad it was, but this time they've really done themselves justice, and I have to say they've not brought me back on board, but they've given me fresh hope in terms of Ubisoft can actually offer us for this game. I didn't get a chance to play Battlefront. The queue was too long. It was 2 hours when I asked first time. Next time a guy said he was waiting over an hour, and they actually closed the queue at 4 o'clock. That's how busy that game was. I mean, it was ridiculous. Black Ops 3, there was no point in me trialing that because, you know, the beta came out. I didn't play the beta, but I want to wait for the game. I'm not really fussed about multiplayer. Zombies is more my forte. What else was there? You know, Ubisoft was big. I mean, it had Just Cause 3, which I saw was actually really good. They had Tom Clancy's Siege, a game that I will definitely be getting. It looked great. I mean, I thought Battlefield what's it called? Oh, that latest Battlefield game. I can't remember what it's called now, came out, and I thought that was good with the stealth and the different sort of like between the stealth and the combat, you know, going in all guns blazing and also having to go up, arrest people. I thought, you know, it was a little bit different, and I thought it was a great game. But when I saw this game really has outweighed Battlefield. There's no, I can honestly say this game I think it just looks good. I mean, that was a typical cops and robbers game, Battlefield, but this game is really this is like, imagine Counter-Strike on the next gen. It was pretty much that game. It was Counter-Strike. It was Counter-Strike reimagined, redone from a different creative point of view. You had FBI, you had whatever. All different sort of anti-terrorist groups you could be, and then you had the terrorists. There was sieging. You know, you could break down walls. You had this big shield that punched through the door. Or from what I saw on the little video they had. I then went and watched an insight into the new Hitman game. Now, I like the Hitman games. I've just recently finished Hitman Contracts, and I read on the map it was a unique look into one of the levels, and I thought, oh, that's alright. You know, two of the creators are going to go through the one level, show us how to kill the targets, and that's pretty much what it was, but a different kind of twist to it. And then someone on stage came out who none of us in the whole room were ever expecting. I was not expecting this. No one was expecting this. The voice of 47 himself came out. What is his name? That's really bad, isn't it? He's a I believe he's Dutch. David Bateson. That's it, David Bateson. Yeah, that rings a bell. He really came out and he answered some questions. There were some very big, very intense questions. There was one guy dressed up as Agent 47 with a case and everything. And then after they finished, sort of like he was talking, they then showed us the insight into the level. And they started the level, and it was a typical kind of normal briefing. You know, it was a briefing, and it was Diana. I'll get to that in a second. And you heard Diana's voice, and the guy goes into the level, and he stops, and he goes, "I'm going to show you a unique look into this level, one that none of you will be able to do in the game when you play it." And he kind of took us out of the frame of looking at our 47 and more into a free flow cam, the one where, you know, you kind of like, you get on COD where you can like zoom around the map and look at everyone from a different point of view. It was like that, and he very slowly went round all the map, showing us who you had to kill, the 2 targets, how you could kill them, the fact that activity still goes on even when you do it, how you could infiltrate and put in weapons into the building. He showed us a clever little trick. You could put down a bomb, throw the coin's back for this Hitman game. Brilliant insight into Blood Money, my favourite game. And you then saw the guards smuggle the bomb into the building. This was after he did the free flowing. So when he was doing the free flowing, he showed us sort of like all the in-depth of the level, sort of like, you know, this grand palace in Paris, and you know, it was a fashion show, and he showed us like clever tricks, like for example there was a barge with fireworks on, and like what would happen if you set the fireworks off early? All the crowd would come out afterwards, so they're expecting a massive big firework display after the show, and the person in charge would get very cross by that and very pissed off, and I laughed at that. And yeah, so it was like there was some like speakers above the door, and he said, you know, you could drop them onto the target if the target happened to walk out underneath, or it could offer a distraction. So they've added a lot of things from Absolution and put them back into this game, and I think it really does it justice. Now this is not a spoiler, so don't think it is. It's not a spoiler because this is truth. It's absolute truth. And when I was told this, I actually nodded and was like, that's actually a very good point. Very good point, actually. I got a chance to meet David Bateson. I got a chance to shake his hand, have a picture, and I have got a signed poster. That is like a movie star, but in game reality. I can't tell you how excited that made me as an LP, and I had a top on that my friend Merch did for me, and he made it for me. I think I explained it in my last video, and he goes to me, "What was your favourite game?" And my friend who was with me, Ryan, he hadn't played the games before, and David asked me, "What's your favourite game?" And I said, "Blood Money. Has to be Blood Money." He goes, "You know what? That's actually a surprise out contender on all the games." And it's the best game in my view. Absolution was good, but Blood Money was fantastic. It was a great game. The upgrading of the levels were brilliant. But enough on that. And I said to him, "Is this game set after Absolution?" And he goes, I said, "Because you hear Diana, but you kill her in the last game." And he said his answer was this. He goes, "But do you see her die?" Exactly what I thought. You guys probably think, what the fuck? Exactly. You don't see her die. So does she die? That's the question. And that strikes me to believe that, you know, he said to me, she is alive. You don't see her die. That's not a spoiler. You don't see her die, so who can confirm that she's dead? You know, you hear her voice. You know, if anyone who went there, they would hear her voice, and people would think, well, she dies. But do you see her die? No. So how does she survive? Well, that's a different question, isn't it? So, will I be going next year? Hell fucking yeah, will I be going next year. Roll on EGX 2016. Hopefully it'll be at the Birmingham East NEC again. Forgot that word. Twat. Idiot, Owen. Idiot. Anyway, so yeah, I thoroughly enjoyed it. I will be putting some pictures in this video, so I will be. I need some time to get them on my computer and stuff. So at this point of this video, that won't be done. But by the time you watch this obviously you would have seen the pictures. So some of the pictures you would have seen, I'll put up all of them. So there'll be a lot of pictures from Eurogamer itself. There'll be some of me in my Classic Gamer outfit. So you'll all get to see the man behind Classic Gamer. So you'll get to see me. I haven't done pictures or anything like that yet. I haven't done face cams or anything. Not really ready for that, but I don't mind showing my picture. So I went with my friend Ryan, and when you see the picture of me, David, and my friend Ryan, I'm the one on the right with the kind of like the jumper on, the purpley jumper or whatever it is. Yeah, the purpley jumper. And I did actually give out a. Well, this is now completely fucked it, but there was a competition in my last video. If you were there, you should know the answer by now. I haven't really had any comments yet, so I'm going to give everyone a couple more days to really kind of, you know, say what I was wearing, what colour it was, and what symbols were on the back. Unfortunately, a lot of that day I was wearing a bag. I realised that when I got there. I thought, what an idiot. I'm wearing a bloody bag and I'm asking you to identify symbols that are on my back. Two symbols of game related. So, you know, out of all like the consoles, and one of like something on the PC related. So if you saw me and you know what the answer is, then tell me. If you couldn't see the symbols, then I'll add a bit more of an insight into it. What was the colour of the X on the front of my top? What was the colour of my X on the front of my top? And also, if you can describe anything else about my top as well, tell me in the comment section, and I will be happily then announce who has won. Hopefully I can get people to sort of want to sort of. This is to give you guys a bit more of a connection to me and make you feel a bit more connected to me and the channel. So yeah, I'm gonna call that video now. Thank you for listening. I will be going next year. It was great to meet David Bateson. I mean, he's such a brilliant man, and the way he acts 47 is just out of this world. He's so ruthless and cold, but the man himself, he's an absolute legend. I mean, he is just so different, and he looks like 47. If he should play the guy in the movies, he looks like 47. I can't say any more. Anyway, thank you guys. Thanks for watching. I really appreciate the support. Don't forget to subscribe, drop me a like, leave me a comment, and I'll see you all in the next update video, which probably will be towards sort of like near towards or not don't want to put will be more towards sort of Halloween. I would have thought. So yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Thanks for listening, and I'll see you next time. See you later, guys.